is a shoot live. We're going to do things a little differently today. I just kind of figured that, well, hold on. As always, if you like the video, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's easy. It's free. It goes, that way you always get up to date when either I go live or when I drop a new video, etc., etc. Before we get started, today we're going to be talking about the future of WWE's landscape. From the retirement of Vince McMahon to the rumors of WWE going to a TV 14 rating. All of these things are going to play an effect inside the world of the WWE and on the WWE universe. So before we get started with that, had to get my belt up there. Don't be afraid to leave comments down below. Let's have a nice conversation about what's going to happen with the WWE. Now, Stephanie McMahon is now the new CEO of the WWE. Vince McMahon came out last Friday saying that he is 77 years old. He is now going to retire. He is done. He is finished. He's no longer going to be running the WWE. It's time for the old dog to stop learning new tricks, and it's time for the new dogs to step in and show the WWE universe that, hey, we can be modern. We can be cool. We can go to a TV 14 rating. Vince McMahon obviously is stepping down for obvious reasons. I think some of it is because of his health. I also believe some of it is because, well, most of it probably is due to the allegations that are forming against him, due to the problematic situation that is at hand for the WWE as long as he stays in command. These allegations are being from a sexual conduct, paying people hush money to stay quiet about these sexual conducts. Only one of these has been proven to be a true sexual encounter. Nothing. The rest are just allegations. Now, we don't know if he paid these people from his own personal pocket or from WWE's cash flow, from WWE's financial standpoint. It's not morally correct, but is it legally correct is the real issue here. Now, Vince McMahon steps down. Stephanie McMahon was already the chairwoman, interim chairwoman, if you do. It has now came out that Nick Khan and Stephanie McMahon are going to be co-CEO. What I believe this means is Stephanie McMahon, who has the business inside the WWE, is going to handle day-to-day wrestling, day-to-day working with talent, day-to-day booking, etc., etc. Nick Khan is going to handle the global phenomenon of what is the WWE, working with like places like Saudi Arabia, India, England, Britain, Scotland, Ireland, all of these places. That's what Nick Khan's going to come in handy. He's going to handle the financial side of the WWE. I am worried that the fact that Nick Khan could eventually, which I can see happening, could eventually push Stephanie McMahon out of the WWE. Triple H out of the WWE. And it will be a global phenomenon owned by a bunch of different people, and a bunch of different people is going to put their twists and turns and all of these things onto the matter. Let me stop right there and welcome everybody into This Is a Shoot. We're talking about the impact of Vince McMahon leaving the landscape of which will be the WWE. I wanted to go live today because, let's face it, there's a lot to talk about. And instead of making a bunch of little videos, I'm going to be dropping this live video where I can interact with you guys. I can talk to you guys. It's a good time to say, go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you like the content that is at hand. I'm worried that Nick Khan, being a financial guru that he is, we've seen him let go of a lot of people already. He let go of the likes of Braun Strowman. He let go of the likes of Dakota Kai. He let go of the likes of a Keith Lee. He let go of the likes of a Bray Wyatt. All of these people who he has said, hey, let's cut these people back. Let's make some more. Let's make some room for the finances. Could Stephanie McMahon be the next victim? It's a possibility. Definitely could see it happening, which I really hope that Nick Khan does not push out the McMahons. I don't think it happens as long as Vince McMahon is still alive. But if Vince should unfortunately pass, hey, there's a possibility. There's a possibility. Which would then, it would probably be, like I said, it would probably be split up between a bunch of different people, a bunch of different mindsets. It would be the death of the WWE. But as long as McMahon is in office as a CEO, a chairman, or a chairwoman, I have faith that WWE will strive and the WWE will survive. Triple H is also a very big factor in the future of the WWE. Triple H is now the head of creative. Triple H took over his old job. Now, if you want to get a good idea of what WWE will look like underneath Triple H's guidance, all you have to do is go back on the Peacock Network and go watch WWE NXT, the Black and Gold brand. Now, this was the best version of NXT. This new version of NXT, it's okay. I mean, do I watch it? Yeah. Do I watch it heavily? Probably not as much as I should. It's okay. The Black and Gold brand was really where it was at. The Black and Gold brand really had that Attitude Era feel. Now, did it fail against AEW? Yes. But I don't think it failed because it was a bad product. I think it failed because AEW is that bright new shiny toy that everybody was attracted to. And it didn't matter what NXT did, they wasn't going to be able to really beat AEW. I think now that AEW has been established, that AEW has been out for 3 or 4 years now, I think NXT Black and Gold, especially after getting this NXT 2.0, if they came back out with an NXT Black and Gold, there's a really good chance that the NXT could beat AEW on a weekly basis. I mean, AEW, when they was going against NXT, back when Triple H was in charge, and that's why I'm saying, hey, Triple H is in charge of the WWE now. He's in charge of creative, so if you want to get a good feel of what WWE will look like underneath his rule, go watch NXT, the Black and Gold brand. Not this new version, the Black and Gold brand of NXT. That will tell you everything that you need to know of where Triple H will push this new genre. You're going to get guys like, well, we used to have Keith Lee. You used to have Adam Cole. I believe you're going to get a more of a reality-based television show off of Triple H's vision. It's going to be more believable. And with WWE going back to a TV 14 rating, who better to guide this TV 14 rating than Triple H? Who better to show what a Attitude Era-esque TV show can be, other than the guy who lived during that era, which was Triple H? And you know Shawn Michaels is his best friend. So Shawn Michaels is going to be there. Let me stop real quick. Let me welcome in anybody who's tuning in to watch this video. How y'all doing? Leave a like, leave a comment, hit a subscribe button. Go check out other videos in which I dropped. Triple H is going to bring a modern way of thinking to the WWE as well. Let's face it, we've all said it one time or other. Vince McMahon, a little out of touch. A little out of touch. When the NXT was on, Gold brand was on, there was a lot of rivalries taking place on Twitter. There was a lot of rivalries that fed off of Twitter that you could go back and reference on Twitter. These were things that Triple H did. Stephanie McMahon being in charge, the chairwoman, the co-CEO. I believe this is really going to bolster the women's division inside the WWE. And let's face it, the women's division is not the same as it was during the women's evolution. I believe we will see the evolution pay-per-view come back. We will get to witness that once again. I believe it's something that needs to happen. I believe it's something that needs to be showcased. So I believe the women will get a bolster from NXT, from Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. People like Shayna Baszler. Oh my God. Shayna Baszler could benefit so much now from Triple H and Stephanie McMahon being back in charge of WWE. Oh my God. You could finally you're going to have to repackage her. You're going to have to repackage her. Build her back up. A lot of damage has been done to Shayna Baszler. I went to WWE SmackDown when I came to Columbus, Ohio. And she was in that fatal four-way, and I instantly counted her out. I was like, she's not winning. She's not going to get against Ronda Rousey. It would make so much sense if she was the one going against Ronda Rousey instead of Natalya, but they didn't go down that road. So, but like I was saying, Stephanie McMahon being in charge of the WWE now is going to bolster the women's division. It's going to put them on a whole back up, probably where they was when the women's evolution was going on. This is definitely something that needs to happen inside the WWE. Like I was saying, and you would see a more modern era. Like I said, we've all said it. Vince McMahon was a little out of touch in some of his ideas. Okay? Is what it is. I believe you get more of a reality-based TV show. Character-driven dramas like that you see with a Nikki ASH. Probably going to be gone. A Tony D'Angelo on NXT, this mafia boss. Most likely going to be gone. You're going to get more believable characters. You're going to get more believable situations. You're going to get more believable problematics. Everyday life. Triple H knows what he's doing. Triple H knows exactly what he's doing in the role in which he's going to be in. The head of creative, come on. You've seen what he's able to do with Adam Cole. You've seen what he was able to do down at NXT all together. So there's no reason to believe that Adam Cole's not going to be able to handle this situation or what has been handed to him. Am I worried about his health a little bit? Yeah, probably so. Probably worried about his health. But all in all, I'm not that concerned. But here's the big thing. And before I get into it, once again, welcome in all new viewers. Hit that like, hit the subscribe button. Tell me what you guys think down below. Don't be afraid to leave a comment down below. Let's talk back and forth. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear my voice all the time. That all being said, here's the big thing. With the WWE going to a TV-14 rating whenever it happens, whether it just be on Monday Night Raw or whether it transfers over to SmackDown, whether it goes to NXT or not, actually, I would keep NXT PG. I'd keep NXT PG. It's kind of got that PG feel to it. And then make the main roster TV-14. Kind of like graduating, you know what I mean? Here's the big thing, folks. This TV-14 rating that WWE is about to go to. Let me get closer. It's really going to challenge Tony Khan in AEW. Because, get on now. Because that has been the one thing that AEW has truly had over the WWE product. Like I've said a million times, I like AEW because it was different. Because it gave me a more mature type of wrestling. If and when the WWE decides to go down this road, it is probably going to really hurt AEW. They're going to have to step up the game. It's going to hurt them because of the production that the WWE can do and the production that WWE has over AEW. Mr. Tony Khan, I'm now the longest tenured CEO in the wrestling business. Out here running his jaws, flapping his gums, thinking he's the big man now on the block. I don't think he has what it takes to beat Triple H and Stephanie McMahon because Stephanie McMahon and Triple H have the most experience inside the wrestling world. They know how to and they know how to produce. They know how to run production. They know how to make storylines. They know how to run a PG-14 rating TV show on a weekly basis because they both grew up in a TV-14 rating. They both know how to strive. They both know how to survive. They both know how to make it work in a TV-14 setting. As much as I like the AEW product, that is the only thing that they have done and the only thing they had over WWE was the blood, was the guts, was the barbed wire, was all of these things. And if anybody knows how to run a production team and knows how to get the best angles, the best shots, the best reaction out of a fan, the best spots out of a match, it's going to be the WWE. I truly believe that WWE going to a TV-14 rating with Triple H and Steph McMahon at the helms, I believe we're beginning to see the end and the run of what was AEW. I really do. I don't think we see AEW bask in the same glory that they've been basking in. Mainly because, not because of the competitors, mainly because Tony Khan is just a fantasy booker in a big dog's world. And he doesn't have the experience or the feel to compete with people, can compete with the experience. You don't have to agree with me. You can tell me in the comments down below why you don't agree with me, but I'm telling you. My gut doesn't normally steer me wrong. Now, I'm not saying it runs AEW out of business, but I have a real funny feeling that AEW is going to begin to lose some people, viewers, talent, because they can't compete money-wise with the WWE. They can't compete production-wise with the WWE. They can't compete with a storytelling like the WWE. If they could, they would have already been doing these things. Look for a downtick to come. Eric Bischoff in 83 weeks has been very critical of AEW's television ratings, and he should be. And before anybody says the ratings don't matter, take consideration, do the ratings matter when AEW wins in the ratings? Because I've seen too many things on social media. That all being said, I hope you guys liked the video. I'm going to try to do more live videos. I don't know how I'm going to do them yet, but I'm going to try to do more lives. And I'll see you guys later on.